doing all aspects of the campaign really, so that can be print, posters, leaflets, things to send to people, letters, advertising, online advertising, advertising in newspapers. So that involves working with designers to actually put those things together, writing the copy for those, writing the text for those, working with the people who are actually making the show to make sure that they're happy with the way that we're communicating about their piece. I mean, that's the main thrust of the role, to communicate to audiences, to the right potential audiences, the right information about the show. I mean, I really like theatre, so I like working in an environment like this with other people who like theatre, and it's great to come into work and be working with like-minded people who all kind of share the passion for what you're doing. But I like getting it right. I like knowing that we've understood this play, we've worked well with the creative team, we've understood who would want to come and see it, and we've executed the campaign. So my favourite part of the job is seeing the show do well. And you feel like an anchor, 'cause all you do is bring... Writers and directors and designers, and rightly so, are very, can be protective. That doesn't, not protective, but it's their show, it's their baby, and you have to make sure that you get the tone of communication right with those individuals, those creative talents, so that we are all on the same side, but it's just making sure that everybody is happy with what we're doing, really. That can be one of the biggest challenges. I'm crying to the siren sound. I thought I wanted to work in international development, so I was working for a number of international development charities. Then an opportunity came up through a recruitment agency, through a temping agency, to do a maternity cover at the National Theatre in their development department. And so I got that job, and that was fantastic because I'd always loved theatre and I had the fundraising background, so to kind of be able to marry those two up was perfect, and to work at the National Theatre was an amazing opportunity. So I was in the fundraising department there for 2.5 years, and then moved over into the marketing department because the slightly quicker pace and quicker turnaround of work, and also quicker turnaround of results, really appealed to me, and I wanted to challenge myself to work in that environment. Getting your name out there, getting your face out there. So if you've got, if you get an internship at at a theatre, maybe you'll be the person picking up the phone and calling this other theatre, and then that person might remember your name. So if you then send a CV or an application, they'd know, as well as the experience on paper, it's good to, you have to be able to talk to people, you have to be able to communicate so that people would want to work with you. Everybody knows that you have to start off at the bottom. So don't try to run before you can walk, but do, have the confidence to speak to people and, try and get yourself known if you can.